Meta's Llama 3.370 billion has swaggered onto the AI stage, claiming it can do everything GPT-4 can, but cheaper, faster, and with fewer moving parts. Bold talk, isn't it? They're saying this could be the game changer for developers and businesses alike. But is it really? Or is it just Meta slapping lipstick on a llama and calling it revolutionary? Stick around, because we're about to find out if this thing lives up to the hype, or if it's just another AI model full of hot air. So what makes Llama 3.3 so special that it's got the AI world buzzing louder than a coffee shop full of programmers? How does it stack up against the heavyweight champion GPT-4, and what's its secret sauce? Well, you're not alone in asking these questions, because everyone and their dog seems to think this model is the next big thing. But is it really? Stay with us as we tackle 10 of the most burning questions about Llama 3.3 and why Meta thinks it's a game changer. How does Llama 3.370 billion compare to GPT-4 in performance and capabilities? Let's start with the heavyweight showdown, Llama 3.3 versus GPT-4. Now, GPT-4, as we know, has been strutting around as the king of AI, but here comes Llama 3.3, smaller, leaner, and apparently just as clever. With 70 billion parameters, those are the little dials and switches in the AI's brain that help it learn and respond. It's less than half the size of GPT-4. And yet it claims to do everything from reasoning and coding to answering your trivia questions. But can the little guy really beat the champ? Well, it might, especially when you factor in the price tag. It's cheaper to run, less of an energy hog, and just as smart. More on that later. Meanwhile, what do you think? Is smaller the new smarter? Let us know in the comments. What makes Meta's Llama a game changer in the AI industry? So why are people calling Llama 3.3 a game changer? Simple, it doesn't drain your wallet while it drains your data. Bigger models, like the bloated 405 billion version of Llama, are incredibly powerful, sure, but they're also expensive enough to make your accountant cry. Llama 3.3, though? It's a bargain by comparison, delivering nearly the same capabilities without burning through your budget. This is huge for developers and businesses, who can now get cutting-edge AI without selling their souls, or their servers. If this isn't a shift in how AI gets built, we don't know what is. Why is Meta focusing on a smaller model instead of larger models? Now, here's the big question. Why would Meta go for a smaller model like Llama 3.3 instead of building another massive monstrosity like the 405 billion? The answer? Common sense, for once. Sure, bigger models have more parameters, but they also guzzle power like a supercar stuck in rush hour traffic. They cost a fortune to run, and unless you've got a data center in your backyard, good luck using one. Llama 3.3, though, is different. It's efficient, affordable, and doesn't need a small nuclear reactor to function. That's why it's perfect for companies and developers with limited budgets, or anyone who doesn't want to bankrupt themselves building an AI. What are the key features of Llama 3.370 billion that set it apart from other AI models? Right. Now let's talk about what makes Llama 3.3 truly stand out, its so-called instruction tuning. Sounds fancy, doesn't it? But what it really means is that this model actually listens to you, like a well-trained Labrador but without the drool. Unlike earlier versions, it's built to follow your commands with precision. Solve a tricky problem? No sweat. Write some flawless code? Easy. Answer your obscure trivia questions? Piece of cake. It's designed to do what you ask without fumbling around, which is more than can be said for most humans. This isn't just AI, it's AI that knows how to behave. How does Llama 3.3's cost efficiency impact developers and enterprises? Picture this. You're a developer trying to get some serious AI power for your projects, but every model out there comes with a price tag that could bankrupt a small country. Enter Llama 3.3, the budget-friendly brainiac. It's powerful enough to handle your coding and research needs, but doesn't come with a side order of financial ruin. Whether you're a scrappy startup or a big-name enterprise, this model can slash your operational costs while still delivering top-notch performance. It's basically democratizing AI, because why should only the rich kids get the good toys? Is Llama 3.3 better suited for specific tasks compared to GPT-4, like coding or reasoning? Here's the big question. What's a Llama 3.3 actually good at? Sure, GPT-4 might be the Swiss Army knife of AI, but Llama 3.3 is more like a precision scalpel. It's brilliant at reasoning, coding, and answering general knowledge questions, not to mention it follows instructions better than most employees. Thanks to its instruction-tuned design, It doesn't just hear you, it gets you. And for developers in industries like software development and data science, that precision isn't just helpful, it's game-changing. If you want an AI that gets straight to the point, Llama 3.3 might be your best bet. What does instruction-tuned mean, and how does it enhance Llama 3.3's usability? Instruction-tuned. That sounds like the kind of jargon tech companies throw around to sound clever, don't you think? But it's the difference between an AI that can skim a blog post and one that can read War and Peace without breaking a sweat. Here, with this kind of memory, Llama 3.3 can tackle tasks that need a ton of context, like summarizing books, analyzing reports, or solving problems so complicated they'd give a human a migraine. It's like upgrading from a goldfish's memory to an elephant's. Long story short, this AI doesn't just think big, it remembers big. How does Llama 3.3's multilingual support benefit global applications? Picture this. You're running a global business, and your AI only speaks one language. Brilliant, isn't it? Not really. That's where Llama 3.3 shines. It's a polyglot. It speaks English, German, Spanish, Hindi, and more, meaning it can charm customers and create content in languages you probably can't even pronounce. Whether it's handling customer service, building global products, or translating your latest marketing disaster, Llama 3.3 adapts effortlessly. It's like having an international team of linguists, but without the HR complaints. What is the significance of Llama 3.3's 128,000 token context length for complex tasks? Now, let's talk about Llama 3.3's 128,000 token context length. Sounds like something straight out of Star Trek, doesn't it? But what does it actually mean? It's not just some nerdy buzzword, it's the difference between an AI that can barely remember your last sentence and one that can process an entire book in one go. With this much memory, Llama 3.3 can take on complex tasks that would leave other models gasping for air. From summarizing novels to solving problems so intricate they'd make Einstein blush, this AI does it all. Where can developers access and implement Llama 3.3, and how easy is it to use? So, where can you get your hands on Llama 3.3? Luckily, Meta's made it as easy to find as a cat video on the internet. It's available on platforms like Hugging Face and IBM's WatsonX.ai, so whether you're a coding rookie or a seasoned pro, you'll be up and running in no time. Better yet, it's open access, meaning you don't need a massive budget or a secret handshake to use it. Startups, tech giants, or just someone messing around in their garage, Llama 3.3 is ready for all of you. So there you have it. Meta's Llama 3.370 billion, the scrappy underdog shaking up the AI world. Will it revolutionize the industry? Maybe. Or it could end up as another overhyped gizmo we all forget by next year. Either way, it's an AI you'll want to keep on your radar. If you've enjoyed this little journey into the world of AI brilliance, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the AI Uplift. And don't be shy, drop your thoughts in the comments. Can Llama 3.3 really take on GPT-4, or is it just a llama in a very fancy hat? Let us know.